When Kasey arrived, he was 3 years and 11 months, and his parents had reported that he'd been in kindergarten and was having great difficulties socializing, initiating to other children. He wasn't able to really concentrate or attend to many of the lessons and wasn't doing very well. So I'm going to share with you now some videos of his very first days in AP, and we're just trying to get a sense of what he's able to do, what his strengths and weaknesses are, and we're not really doing any therapy at this point. We're just trying to see where we can provide some help and what sort of programming we need to do. So this is the first video. This is me. I'm asking him to follow some simple instructions of sit in the chair. And you can see he's very, very keen to follow my instructions. He's very eager to participate with me, which is wonderful. But he doesn't really seem to understand what I'm saying. Hooray! Okay, can you go sit on the chair? Oh, hang on, listen. Can you go sit on the chair?
Sit at the chair. Sit at the chair.
Please.
Please.
I also tried to do some matching with him. Matching is a conceptual skill that underlines the foundation of many, many different concepts that we know. And so I'm asking him to match some pictures, and he needs to put the things that go together with each other. You'll notice in this clip, he's not really able to follow my help, my prompts I provide. He sometimes doesn't pay attention or plays with the cards, seems a bit lost with this task, which is actually a fairly simple task for children at a lot earlier and younger age. Where does that go?
Where's it go? Where's it go?
Oh, you have a look. Have another try. Where does this go?
Where's this go?
Right. Fork goes with the fork. Do you remember where this goes? Find that. We also looked at his ability to understand sort of action words. And in this video, you'll see Kasey asking him to do some different actions with some objects, which again, he seems not to be able to understand.
Kick the ball.
Kick ball. Kick.
Okay. Hang on.
Hang on.
Can you point to the ball? All right. Last one. We're gonna roll the ball.
We also looked at how he was with peers, and so we put him with some other children to see how he would engage. In this video, he looks a little lost, not really sure what to do, terribly interested in what the other children are doing or to initiate to them socially. We noticed we've got a lot of things. He's already 3 years and 11 months. He's not got much time before he's going to need to be going to school full time. So we embarked upon a very intensive program. He was in our office every day for about 6 hours a day, doing one-on-one intervention. And I'd like to share with you now, this is our 4-week level. So there'd been big changes. He responded very, very quickly to the therapy and was learning very, very rapidly. I think a lot of that was because we didn't have a lot of behavioral issues. He didn't have any real self-stimulatory behavior. He was very eager to learn and do the lessons with us. So we were able to get to the curriculum very, very quickly with Kasey. So you'll see him in this next video learning actions and demonstrating what he knows. As you could see in the baseline, he wasn't very good at that, but in a short period of time, he was able to learn a lot of them.
Kissing, that's right. What about this one?
Walking.
Walking, very good. What's going on here? Running.
He also became fluent with labeling. You'll see this next activity. We're looking at his ability to be fluent and pay attention really well during the activities. And again, you see some really nice change.
Taxi. Train. Minibus. Car. Aeroplane.
He was also not toilet trained properly, he would not initiate to go to the bathroom. So he was very heavily dependent on caregivers and teachers at the school to bring him on a regular basis to the bathroom. So this was another skill that we focused and zoomed in on, which he also acquired rather quickly.
I want to go to tunnel.
Oh, you do? Okay, let's go.
So I'm going to jump now a little bit to 9 months. So he's been with us for a while now. Again, still continuing to do the one-on-one individual sessions in our office all day. But as well as continuing with the language work, we also obviously wanted to work on his social skills and work on his ability to be able to learn in a group. So you'll see in this next video, he's in our Little Learners group, which is a group of sort of 4 or 5 students that are doing fairly well in one-on-one, and he was part of this group every day. You can see that they're working on conditional directives. So the teacher will indicate, you know, if you're part of this group or if you're doing this, you need to go and do something.
My little friend whose name starts with a K to come sunbathing. That's really good. That is so nice.
We also had him playing social games with other children as part of that group, and we could start to see him really start to enjoy some of these social activities, gain much more affect and interest in the other children, which was really wonderful. Jumping a little bit more forward to a year, we wanted to work on his ability to maybe monitor himself, like be more responsible for his own behaviors. And so we were teaching him a self-monitoring program. You can see that Eunice in this example is teaching him to place some marks on a board whenever he's been responsive to the teacher.
What's this?
It's a school.
Ah, that's right. You're so smart. It's the school. Oh, he arrived at school. I like that you put on a check when you answer the question. In school, he built some blocks. How many blocks are here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow, nice counting. 7 blocks. That's a really high tower.
And you'll see in this next clip how he was able to use that skill in the group that he was learning in, so that he could monitor how responsive he was being in that lesson and to evaluate his own participation.
Ben cannot see now
It is no.
because it's snowing. Maybe the snow gets in the eyes. What is this?
We also continued to work on his sort of conversational skills. At this point in a year, he learned a lot of language, and we were seeing how he was maybe able to interact more, how to answer questions, how to ask others questions, show interest in what other people have been doing. You'll see that in a more structural phase in this next video.
What do you do?
Well done, honey, 10! Because I didn't tell you what I did in Ocean Park, right? Yeah. So, well, we went to go see the pandas. Okay. Yeah.
I scared the roller coaster.
Oh, you're scared of the roller coaster?
And of course, we set up opportunities for him to practice those skills in more natural contexts. Here is him with another student that he was doing a play date with, and you can see he's able to use some of those skills, still not very fluently, but using those skills as part of his play date.
Which restaurant? A lot of restaurants. The festival restaurant. Which one? One is Festival Walk Restaurant. We can eat pizzas. We can eat pizza. I will eat pizza at Pizza Express. Pizza Express. My Pizza Express is 12 at Times Square, 12th floor. My Pizza Express name was Pizza Express. A lot of places has Pizza Express. Times Square, shopping mall.
Gonna jump now, a year and 9 months. This is getting towards the end of the time he was with us. And he's learning to recall and describe his experiences and events that he's been doing. And more importantly, to try to describe things that might be more special, things that other people might want to listen and hear about, as opposed to just, you know, talking very logically about his day. And Ambrose in this video gives him a little bit of a template and a structure to know how to talk about those things.
School, or what happened in school recently?
The cupcakes are so messy.
Okay, so at school you did some cupcakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cupcake.
Tell me more.
And then it made so messy.
You made so messy, alright. Is it something special or not so special?
Special.
Why?
Because that thing I did not do it every day.
Oh, it's something you did not do every day. Why do you have cupcakes? You didn't tell me.
Because only on
So you have a birthday party, didn't you? Okay, so that's something very special. You're right. So you have a birthday party, and during the birthday party you ate, and it was very messy.
This is him with another peer, and they're doing a lesson together, which requires them to sort of pay attention to each other, what they're saying, be directive. He's kind of leading the lesson a little bit with this other student. And you can see in this clip, he's actually running the group and being the teacher with the other children. The thing I love about this clip is he looks so engaged socially with what's going on. He's very in tune with the other students and really enjoying the lesson for the purpose of sort of learning and social engagement. And this was towards the end of his journey before he transited into full-time school. Here's another video just to demonstrate that sort of social interest and connectedness that sort of occurred over the number of years of intervention that we had him for.
And spray some bear spray.
So after 2.5 years of pretty intensive therapy, Kasey transited to a mainstream school and is doing very, very well there. His language is now quite good and he's able to access the curriculum in the class, and he's developed a lot of self-directed attention and the ability to engage and participate very well as have more social interest between him and his other friends in that placement. I hope you've enjoyed watching Kasey's journey. It was a wonderful and exciting experience to be part of. And you can take a look at some of the other children's journeys on our website.